They just wanna get me started today. Let me get my link going. That's when you hear the bell, it is time to get it on. What's going on, everyone? What up? Oh man, I wasn't even planning to talk about what I'm about to talk about today because that is crazy, my friend. If you are seeing my screen, then you are seeing what I am seeing. And that's why I said I wasn't even planning on talking about this, but I just happened to look at the Discord and for Engine and see that there was an announcement and decided I would have to add it to the show because, of course, I'm not going to wait until after this damn recording to see what the hell that is. I need to know what this universe is because this is Engine. Oh, don't get me started, boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Give me a second, y'all. I'm wigging out right now. Actually, thankfully, I already wrote down what today's notes were. I'm hoping I can get access to it. Yes, good. What's up? Hold on, give me 1 second, y'all. I am just putting this in the Discord. I am bugging the fudge out on this one, man. And not planned. Checking out a multiverse. Oh, we checking out a multiverse. Oh, I should put it one word, right? And no capitalization. Multiverse. Checking out a multiverse. Oh, this is it. This is. You see what I'm seeing, right? Y'all see what I'm seeing. Okay, what's up, everyone? Welcome to Toxic Hustle CryptoPlunder. My name is J. Tragic Jeffrey. I'm the Chief Strategy Officer for Toxic Hustle. My goal with all of this and what I'm doing is I am basically I'm planning out the business strategies that we are going to be utilizing here at Toxic Hustle. And in doing so, I find that I've been in a kind of in my own basket for a while, kind of like in my own closed space. And I'll tell people things and, I'll tell my friends, like, hey, this is what I got going on, this is what I got going on. And, you want them to understand the magnitude of what you're building or what you're getting into or what you're seeing, but they can't. It's not no other regards than the fact that, hey, nobody is studying what I'm studying, or if they are, they're also in their closed research lab, kind of, and they're in the lab, right? That's the best way to put it. So I've been in my lab researching in my own contained space, and now I'm sharing my findings because I feel now we're at a point where I have no choice but to start making and speaking into existence the things I need to happen so that I can get the other things I want to. I'm not programming this crap, so that's out. Right, so what I'm doing is I'm basically throwing it all out there. Hey, this is what's gonna happen. This is what's gonna happen. This is what I need. This is what I need. This is what I need. Right, and then in there, somebody finds a business, somebody does it, and then I get what I need. Right, because I don't want to do the other stuff. I have one mission, one goal. I'm trying to get there. So I haven't been explaining what toxic thoughts are, because I haven't been able to really think about it. I've been just in, oh shoot, this is happening. I've been in reactive mode. I haven't been proactive. I've been reactive. So what toxic thoughts are is you seeing me plan my strategies in real time. so that I can show you I can call my shots in this market. Then in time, you'll respect what I do up in these streets. Not for anything else, but you'll be able to make the maneuvers for your family that you need to make, knowing that there's a trusted source of information. That's the humility of it all, right? I feel now I can become a trusted source of information. And I'm going to just prove it over time. If not, then you ain't got no reason to listen to me. Please, let me the hell go. Like, jettison my crazy ass off to the side. But as long as the dots keep popping the way they've been popping, I've been popping shots for a while. My friends know. Those who've stuck around, Ty Durden, Johnny Streams, Caesar's been seeing some of my shots get called. Clinton's been seeing some of my shots get called. Y'all been seeing my shots get called. Some of my neighbors been seeing my shots get called. Some family members have seen the shots get called. But that's not enough now. Because it's not for an ego thing. It's like, okay, so what if my shots can get called, but nobody's seeing it? And they can't make these decisions for us. And at the same time, because more people can see exactly what I'm seeing and seeing how things are playing out, it means families are protected. At the end of the day, that is the most, as a CEO, isn't that what's supposed to be your job? As a chief, huh? Executive officer, chief. See, that's what we've forgotten. The respect that came with the title of chief. Well, of course, they wouldn't, you can't respect that because y'all ain't chiefs. Executive officers. See, you separated the tribe and threw in the corporation. Commander and chief. So you put commander in front of chief, right? See, MG, we need you back on this. Y'all need to go talk to MG. Please tell him to hurry up and build his damn desk so we can get him back up on these streets. So it's just not me. Because I can't point things in 3 a.m. like he does. And I can't go into those tangents because I'm doing business. I'm doing the business side of this. But we need to deal with these so-called chief executive officers who ain't chiefs. And these commanders who ain't chiefs. And deal with chiefdom shish. You know what I mean? Try not to curse. So, I'm angry. I'm frustrated. Not angry. I'm frustrated. Because as executive officers or CEOs... Hold on. Okay. I was just seeing that my connection was acting stupid for a second. I'm not saying nothing. The minute I say frustrated. So what I want to do is begin to think about how we change and transition out of the BS, right? We don't have jobs. We know that. We've done the research. You've seen what I've seen, so I don't have to go back. If you have not and do not understand what I'm talking about when I said, well, we know that there's no other direction for us to go in, just go watch all the long-ass videos where I'm just going in all directions. Looking in all directions, trying to find what direction, where is all the money going to? Where is all the investment going to? What's the buzz going to? Where are we heading to? What markets are going to open up? Because that's my job as strategy officer. And somebody that's in charge of a company, and I can't even have employees, what I have to do is sit there and say, well, how can I help you make money? Today, like, how can I start getting your mind right? For where it's going, because I need y'all to get your mind right to be where I'm heading to, because I can't be the only out here with it. That's not scalable, right? If I got to make content, like, look at this freaking game, which we're going to get into. Like, look at this world. What is the sound for that? What do the guns sound like? What does this drone sound like? How are we planning the worlds we can build now? What does that world look like? How can we begin to tell our stories our way? Like, come on, look at this. We can't tell stories with this? We can't put music together with this? I'm frustrated. I'm extremely frustrated. And it's no in particular people or place or anything. I'm just frustrated because the narratives we keep getting, the noise we're being told, we're missing the point. I know there's a lot going on in the world. And I know in our society, that, you know, if you start thinking in in the realms of conspiracy theory, you're always thrown to the side and you're always made to be a conspiracy theorist. But you're still a theorist. As a strategist, you're a theorist, and for the most part, you've got to play negative plays. That's what I had to play. That's the reason why I took strategy officer over chief executive officer or CEO. Like, yes, I started the company, but I'd rather be the strategy officer because that's where the problems can get solved. Yeah, if as an executive officer, see, that's the guy that got to go play champagne poppy shit, right? And in the future, that's not even a job that a person's going to play. The computer's going to be CEO. Bet on that. Bet on that the computer is going to be a better CEO than anybody else on the planet because it's going to have all the data and can make, while we need to sleep, it's still working. Still putting out fires, still writing email. That's all going to come. So I don't need to be an executive officer. I just need to plan the strategy for the machines. And once I understand where I fit in my pocket, then I look at everybody else and say, well, what, you don't think your businesses need to kind of think about that on the same problem? Well, you think I'm just the only one with this problem? To scale a business with no workers? Because everybody needs to be paid more. Period. Right now, they've got people picketing in Georgia to keep their money going because they had jobs, that made a livable wage for them. They now have a life set at that number. But of course, when you have a reset, see, I said it just yesterday. I said the reset is here. Then later in the evening, I see the news thing about the people that are picketing right now, sitting outside because the checks are about to end. Reset. Hey, we weren't in the food industry before. We had jobs that are no longer been made redundant, right? I know the feeling. Believe you. And I'm not speaking at anyone who's going through a hard freaking situation in a negative light. I'm just saying. This is what happens when we're lied to. This is what it looks like when you're not prepared, when it's piss poor planning from the top people because they want to play their political games while we suffer. Regardless of your complexion, I see the same people. My lighter shades of brown. I don't want to call you white. Because even the Queen of England says she's blue blood. You know what that means. You see the show now. You know what it means. It's the negative connotation, like the Dark Ages. Right? Everybody want to be a nuke. No one over you nuke. Right? And I'm tired. I'm tired of seeing people being led into a bullshit, as MG says, dummy mission. Ask yourself a question. If you're not doing digital things now, Do you think you're going to have to? Yay or nay? If you're within the sound of my voice and you've been in the Discord or you're just on YouTube, you're already in it. You're in the content realm of people making and living off of content. Welcome. It sucks. Because even then, it doesn't pay a livable wage immediately. It takes time, but you didn't start yet, did you? Don't worry, I didn't either. I'm not angry at you. I'm angry because they told us to go to school. Well, their kids were dropping out. When I say they, again, not a complexion thing. You got to understand it's about math, right? It's about them ones and them zeros. How many commas behind them, right? We're willing to do so much to you to keep getting what we want. That dollar bill, y'all. But you know what? The dollar's dead now. How about them apples? What you gonna do now, punk? That's how I feel about it. What did them dead people on that dollar ever do for me? Slaved my people, told them they're for Africa, for them to find out they're not. Find out their tribes are called Blackfoot, Cherokee, right? Trail of Tears leads all the way to Tulsa, then they burn it down. Because we were getting wealthy, just playing with tech. And now they got us so shook and scared of tech. They scare us from the tech we used to control. They don't want you playing with electricity. Lord forbid you rebuild the cities again. Lord, you don't find out about mud floods. Don't forget about resets. Don't go back and look at how my neighborhood looked in the Bronx in the 80s. And it's going right back down. Reset. Every 10 years, a depression or a recession. This is a Ponzi scheme, y'all. The American economy is the greatest Ponzi scheme on the planet. They print imaginary money tied to absolutely nothing. It's called fiat. Fractional reserve spending or fractional banking. For every dollar you put in, they put in like 100 or 1,000. Magical money. Printing. Leveraging, printing on leveraging. And when I say leverage just means I'm going to take a loan to put it back on paper. Oh, I'm going to take this loan on this guy over here and put it on paper. And I'm going to take a loan against this guy and put it on paper. But you're noticing businesses are then jumping now and saying, I'm just going to buy into companies over here on the blockchain because this buying paper on top of paper thing is going to fall down. And hence why the hedge funds are getting ready for an exodus. It's already started. The house of cards are falling down, and I've got skin in the game, so it's not an easy thing to say. I'm talking about retirement funds that are about to be bled dry. And that's not something that I've got a mother who's ailing, who's living on everything she believed in a system that lied to her. And I'm also pissed about that, especially as I see the fact that they don't want us to have financial education. Here's my mom, a smart woman who could invest and did invest and didn't get all of the jobs done. Had the tools, didn't do everything because she trusted the system will take care of her. Only for me to find out, no, the system didn't. I've got to fix that. That's part of the reasons why you see me in and out of my shows now. Because I'm trying to fix things for the family. And also noticing how much of my family also is starting to see the same problem in their lives. And again, now this problem hits hard, not just outside of the house, it hits close to home. The same problem I felt in 2016 when I said to my future wife, baby, I don't know what I'm going to do. Web development is about to disappear. I don't know who I'm supposed to be anymore. As a man, it's the most humbling and humiliating feeling in the world. It emasculates you. And I'd already been through that once, and that was a fear of mine. Losing my job while I was with somebody that I actually truly cared about, that I wanted to marry. And then boom, it happened again. But this time, I steadied through. I explained my plays as they were going through. I explained my strategies and didn't just blow off not working to just focus on that. I also had to balance out her emotions in not being able to believe in what I'm doing. And she has the right to not have faith in it. She has that right. Because when she met me, I was sure, assertive. And now the man that she knows is very confused and doesn't know what to do. Then crypto comes around, and for a quick second, I got a surge of energy, and then it dropped. Because the market had dropped. And then again, I didn't know what I was going to do. But something had been laid. A seed had laid. One that had already laid in myself that said the gross national product of America was going to be media. I knew it with all my heart. I said years ago, and there's people that can tell you I've said this to them, because I had conversations with them even 2 years ago, where we were at an event, and I said to them, one of them is in Washington, I said, this society is going to is the biggest problem, and I even said it to Jay Morrison. What's up, Jay? I even said it to Jay Morrison, because I used to work with him. I even told him, and he can tell you, I said it. I'm calling it out. I even told Jay Morrison, I stood right there in the hallway and I told him eye to eye, I said, the biggest problem that we face is automation. And there's a digital divide that's only gonna get wider because we are not on the production side of technology. Told him straight up. I said, real estate is cool. If you look at digital real estate, you're gonna see it a little bit differently. How I play this digital market, I play it a bit differently. And when I ended up leaving Jay, the only reason I'm talking about it now is I'm actually, comfortable speaking on it. I'm actually comfortable speaking on it because, again, sometimes you've got to let people know where you've been. To know that if I may sound cocky, but it's not just me talking like on a microphone, some hidden dude talking on a microphone. No, I've told people that have way more money than me, that Jay Morrison makes way more money than me. And I looked him straight in the face and I said, wrong game. Real estate is a play, but digital, tech, software, subscriptions are going to be the larger play. Being able to be infrastructure, digital, automated infrastructure for businesses at scale is our better play. And then when I left last year, right before this whole thing broke down, I left and I told him, I'm going to go make that happen. It's exactly what I'm doing. Exactly what I'm still doing. About almost done. I'm only working on one last thing, y'all. Last thing. Database. Blockchain database. I just needed a database, but I can't trust my data in one centralized place. Not for what I have planned. And I'm just figuring out how I can pay other people to create machines and be able to build them out, and then what machines are we using, how can we keep it low. That's what I'm working on. Like literally I'm looking at who's going to give me the cheapest data structure, Can I work it with a Raspberry Pi or something smaller? Do I got to wait a little longer for it to be 16 gigabytes? I'll wait. Windows on ARM is coming, so if it needs to be a Windows machine, that's coming soon. So I'll wait. I can wait 4 more years. Again, the next cycle of Bitcoin is 2024. You see how we play long plays here, right? This is how you play a long play. I'm already looking to what I'm going to be doing through the next dead cycle through January of next year. Well, actually, it's going to start crashing in December. Like the 2nd to 3rd week of December, it's going to start crashing. It's going to go all the way up to 100,000. I'm calling my shot. Don't care how anybody feels. I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Shit. I'll say, yo, I missed that one. But based off of the 2 cycles before, that is my estimate. 100K. At minimum. So if I know that's where it's going, again, scarce asset, guys. Scarce. It's scarce. It's only 21 million. 18.5 is gone. Almost 19 million of 21 million is gone. 6 million of it can't even get out of its wallet because it's locked. So that's liquidity that can never come back. That's why I said you don't understand that there's no other game for you. Whole countries, whole countries have bet on Bitcoin. They're going to mine it with their volcano. What else do you freaking have? Like, for real, financially. I mean, if you have a product and service, okay, cool. You'll have to scale it up and you got to work forever. Then you got to tie it to an asset, right? So the money, let's say you have your business. I'm going to use MG for an example. Pardon me, MG, there's no disrespect here. I'm just using you so because everybody in the group knows you, right? And we're not watching pockets, but we're just saying, right? So now let's look at MG. MG has a website. MG sells products on the website. Now MG is selling downloadable products now, so you'll get your zip files or whatever. In the future, MG could be streaming it, license it, NFT it, whatever. So we understand there's multiple streams he's going to get in if he decides to go digital that way. But now, let's just keep him analog. Digitally analog. Which is, he makes a beat pack. He sells it. He has to make another beat pack to get the next buzz, to sell it. He has to make the next beat pack. He has to make the next beat pack. He has to make the next beat. You see what I'm doing, right? He becomes the artist mind state. So what we want from him then is to what? Stay in artist mind state? Until he burns out, until then we move on to somebody else to then just do that, to then just do that, to then just do that. No, that makes no damn sense. So I'm going to look at his business model and say, okay, well then he sells, but then what he can do is he could put it on Coinbase, sit it there, right? Put it on Coinbase at bare minimum. Give me 1 second. I'm jumping over to my screen. Put it on Coinbase. He could put it in DAI, D-A-I, which I now have way more appreciation for DAI going into the bridging. I'm understanding what bridges are in the blockchain world. Bridges allow you to move your money from one network to another. So moving my money from Ethereum to Binance or moving my money from Ethereum to Matic needed a bridge. I didn't understand that. I do now. So any of these networks, like DAI is a network, and I'm seeing applications built on this platform. So now when I see that it's a $1 peg, so this is USD, and it's still earning 2%, and I'm like, I don't understand this crap. Now that I'm seeing it when I'm programming, I'm starting to see DAI show up. I'm starting to understand this. So I would even buy DAI and hold it for 2%. So again, going back to before I got into my rant. So even if MG gets his sells his stuff online, right? And instead of just immediately spending it, stuck it in here and earned 2% on it, or took a portion of it and just stuck it in there and earned 2% on it, he could now get the money to pay his bills in the month, right? And let's say he gets over that, so he can still live and do other things. He can take a portion of that, 15% of the assets. That's what you're supposed to do, at least no less than 10% of your income. Put it away for your investment, right? That's what you're supposed to do. That's how we are financially prudent. So if I'm supposed to take 10% of my assets and put it away, right? And that's how you invest in yourself long term. I pay my debts, but I always got to put 10% to myself, pay myself first. That's the first law, is I got to pay myself first. So I got to put 10% away. So if I got to put 10% away, where am I going to stick it right now? Am I just going to stick it in my savings account and then pray that I'm not going to get fees on it or some bullshit? And I'm not even getting barely any interest rates, right? So that's what I'm supposed to play with my money, when right now somebody is telling me I can get 2%. You see how stupid that sounds? Just that alone. For nothing else, I'll stick it in the thing that's still $1. And if I didn't trust this, which I trust now because it's a programming language, I like programming languages. Since I can trust this because it's a programming language, I can look at, even if I didn't trust this now that I know it's a programming language, you still have 0.15 or 0.15% on just holding US dollar coin. Or if you believe that a programming language that's going to be inflationary, which means it's going to appreciate in value over time because it's burning itself out, if you know what the next upgrade means, then the APR's gone down already, y'all. I've been telling y'all 6%, 6%, 6%. Let me teach you something really fast in crypto about percentages and yields. The minute a percentage goes down, that means either one of two things. The market has crashed really bad and you're in a bad situation because you're on DeFi and things are liquidating, because that's the percentages down there. That's what I learned very fast a couple weeks ago or last week. Or in this case, when it's staking, the percentages is how much is being staked, how much more capital is being locked away in the contract towards staking. The more people that are staking it, the less your staking fee is. So for the last couple months, I've been telling y'all over and over and over again, I'm getting 6%. Well, this morning, I heard on the news that a bunch of contracts got launched, and that digital shekel thing was going to be on Ethereum starting, so that means that Israel's going to be buying a whole bunch of Ethereum to lock it away in them contracts for the shekel, right? Staking dropped. Cause, effect. Just got to have the dots. So when I tell you why I do what I do and how I jump into these things fast, I'm jumping to what makes sense for stability and increase of cash flow towards the company's assets, which also are mine. Because my music will be part of the assets inside the company. That's the goal. And then I want to scale it up to be able to have everybody else be able to do what I'm doing in a way that allows them to control their own ish. I don't want it. I got my own content to worry about. I'm going to concentrate on making it as productive and as lucrative as possible. And if you're a better artist than me, then you should be making 10 times, if not 100 times more than me. Yay! Because I'm not trying to be a front runner. I'm almost out of here, y'all. I'm halfway done. I'm just trying to make sure the shite's set up. Or at least the ideas that I see are coming make sense to somebody else. And that you can see how to make money for yourself today. Again, even if it's cut out something that you don't need to eat, stick it in Coinbase and earn a percent. Stick it in Ethereum and get this percentage. Just earn it. Have it sitting there floating. I did one thing. When I got Ethereum at $5, I'll say that again. When I got Ethereum at $5, and I don't have much Ethereum, No, I when 2017 happened and 2018 that crash and the cold winter, I ended up having to sell crypto just to pay bills. I sold off all the crypto, all of my everything to pay the bills. So that's what I mean when I say that when that winter gets cold, that winter gets cold. It don't come back fast. And that was I only had enough from that first cycle to maybe get a month or two before I had to, as far as capital. That's how bad it can be. So now when all the Ethereum I had to see what price it is now, I don't want that to happen again to myself, and I don't want that to happen to nobody else. I don't want nobody else to feel that for real. It's a tough feeling, man. But you can't do nothing about it. It was feed your family today or not. Right? But at the same time, we've got to be smart with how we're now using our time to make money. Like, look, make your money digitally, but start trying to get to the point where it makes your paycheck a little bit more so that you can get 10% of that into something that earns for you. Or start buying into other realities at this time. And what I mean by that is, again, let me go to the Discord. I've put it up here. So I want to look at this. I've been wanting to look at this. I think I already opened it up. I did. I haven't put loop back onto my mic, so you can't hear this. So I'm just going to kind of just have it play. It just plays music. Skins, all right. Okay, skins. What did I say? Did I say Halo? Oh, hold on. That's somebody's music. Let me not get a copyright strike. Yeah. Okay. Characters, multiplayer vehicles, shop system. Shop system, huh? New UI, a shop system. Pandemic shooter. Telegram Pandemic Games. Pandemicgames.org. Okay. That looked ill. Alright, so let's see. Unleash your inner soldier and shoot your way through 6 riveting combat modes. Alright, they can play. Tron Game Center has shed its new skin and morphed into Pandemic Multiverse. Relaunching on Engine, the studio is creating cross-game blockchain items that can be used as weapons, characters, and skins across all of its titles. Pandemic Shooter, Pandemic Space Combat, and the upcoming TGC World remake. Tron Game Center World, I guess. Using the powerful Engine API and gas-free JumpNet blockchain. Okay, I gotta look at that, JumpNet blockchain. The Pandemic team was able to seamlessly manage the transition over to a new chain and ecosystem in just over a month. That's fast. Okay, so that's okay. Getting things to market fast is a good sign for a business, and knowing that it's on the engine, how fast they're able. Again, these are business use cases. By tokenizing its game items as non-fungible tokens, so the game plays, but the NFTs are on chain. Okay, so it's just the actual game items on chain. That's dope. Pandemic is able to share entities across over ecosystem, adding value for the players who can move their inventory between games. Okay, I would want to look to see if there's any on the other side. I would then have to look at this company, Tron Game Center, and see how they handle maybe working with outside designers and graphics and all that other stuff, right? So that's how I would play on that. If I'm a designer, I'm now going to go to Tron Game Center and see what kind of ecosystem they're building. That's how we do business. Always looking for the sub. When we look at a news article, I'm not looking at a news article and saying, oh yeah, this is what I'm just going to care about the game. No, I'm looking for, are there any business opportunities being talked about that I might just be missing? So this company has games, has content. Do you think a company is going to scale faster with outsourced content, or that they're just going to keep trying to find and hire developers in their own world, right? Open worlds, open building, whatever. Allowing creators to create and make money in your system will drive traffic to it. I saw it in Second Life. It was the secondary market of all of us creators. It was a creator market. So that's what you're looking for. That's the word we're looking for. There we go. Keyword, creator markets. You're looking for creator markets. Markets where you can create something and sell it. Print on demand is another one. And that's an analog, right? That's an analog play, not a digital one. Print on demand. So places like Printful, right? Printful.com. This is print on demand. If it decides it wants to load. It's not decided it wants to load. Hold on, let me see. There we go. There we go. For some reason, it just... Well, they don't want to act right. That's so not good. Let me show you via images. So Printful, I've used them before. You're able to print on demand, print on garment. So you can print all over prints like this. Design like you saw on the stuff that's on Toxic Hustle. Right? Or, really, you know what? Screw that. I'm going to show you the real Jones. Printify. You're welcome. Since Printful doesn't want to work when I run. Oh, it's just my network connection today. Unfortunately, y'all. It seems like Google wants to work, but all the other websites that I'm looking at don't want to work. But that's another one. So literally, print on demand or print, being able to work in a creator's marketplace, is huge. So I will be looking at Tron Game Center. I'm gonna look them up probably later, to try to see whether or not there's something on their end. Also, I'm gonna look at this JumpNet blockchain as well, since it was able to get them up and running. Want to see if they're smart about how they're gonna run their stuff. If is this gonna be just the... See, there it is. Ethereum, forever free Ethereum scaling. So it's JumpNet. So that's their internal thing. Okay. So I definitely got to look at that then. See? It keeps wrapping into new things I might end up using this for. All right. So we saw the game. I got you some plays on that. We're moving on. All right. So we got that locked down. So we talked about yesterday about hyperinflation, basically wheelbarrows of money needing to be printed in certain countries like Brazil and Venezuela, and there was one more place, but I don't want to say Zimbabwe, but I might be wrong. But when you look at what's happening here in America, and I know I've been looking at the news and I've been seeing it in other places. I think in the UK, I've been seeing it happen, especially after the Brexit thing. There's a lot of pain that's come from their deal that was done with their version of Trump that's over there. So, as I've been looking at business news on my own, I haven't really been talking about it with y'all. Just because, again, I do a lot of doom and gloom any damn way. But I also am trying to find these plays to be able to capitalize on some of the weaknesses. Because honestly, and I want to be honest about this, because when you hear me talk about negatives and talk about how negative the economy is, I want you to understand one thing that I've learned. Wealth is made right now. Every economy, go back to the Great Depression. The people that came out of that depression were very wealthy, that were able to ride through, that understood how to make money in that economy. It's a shift. You just got to pivot and you got to figure out where it's heading, and you just need to be there, right? Like what's his face? What's it? Not Rockefeller? Oil, right? The byproduct of the kerosene was gasoline. It was a byproduct. It was a waste material. Got that to the auto industry that was running off cars off vegetable oil. They didn't even need it. Then when the scientists said, hey, if we go this gasoline route, even though we're getting rid of your byproduct, we're getting this gasoline route, we're going to need a gas station on every corner. Well, that happened. Damn near every corner was a gas station. So that's literally how we created this infrastructure for the gas stations and all the stuff that we had, and the roadways and the malls and the... But then as people started shifting to traveling abroad and doing other types of traveling and using different types of rides, when things change from the old way, highways fade away, then the roads that led to some of these places become desolate. Places dry out, rivers dry out, streams move on, right? The waters are always moving. And that's the same way it is with commerce. Waters always move. Are you moving towards the waters? Are you standing on dry soil, begging and praying for rain? We're a nomadic people, but we haven't moved around. As far as financially, we've hooked on to old methodologies that don't no longer serve us. What were we taught? Cast away things that do not serve you. Give unto Caesar what Caesar's. All right. So if I got to give him his taxes, then I got to figure out how to make his money. So I'll just wait till he moves his money someplace, and then I'll just follow where the money goes. I did that with the internet. I was right about that strike, right? Nobody else in my family could see it. I was already building web pages. I was learning how to do HTML back in '96. I knew where it was going. I knew this was the tech. I knew this was a new communication thing. I knew it was going to be great for design and graphics. But then, life gets in the way of art. Now I'm past all of my stoic, all right, I've done the hard work. Now I want to get back to art. I want to get back to doing art because I've worked a long freaking time in the system. And I want to get back to art now. But I also know I need a systematic approach to how I do business. I need a way that I can automatically just know things are getting done that I need done. And I don't have to ask nobody to damn do it. It just gets done. And if I have to pay people, then I can just pay them. I don't need a workflow for that to happen. So regardless if I have to pay people, like having a freaking a bounty program on a website that I pay in cryptocurrency, hint, 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 which I'll start doing. It's one of the apps I want to build into the system. It's a bounty program, right? A referral system, right? For people that can do bounties, right? So then if you don't want to do the work, you want to get other people to do it one-on-one, and you want to earn from referring people, I want to have that built in. Hint, hint, hint. I want to show you the money. But I also need to get this database locked down. That's why I'm looking at Engine again. I'm looking at a lot of places. I need to find the one. There's a lot, and it can burn you out. But there has to be one that's going to win, and I want to hedge my bet on what I think is going to be the winning tech. And I'm still hunting. I'm still searching to find it, and I think I'm getting close. I'm starting to hear certain things, and I'm starting to even look at XRP, which is crazy. Crazy. Right? So let's go into the news, right? So El Salvador is handing out up to 17 million Bitcoin to its citizens. Yes, $30 to every citizen. If they held it, even for a few years, they would be wealthy people. If they just held it. The good thing is if they're transacting in it in their own currency through each other, it's not like it's liquidating out back into fiat. That's like the most amazing idea, right? Think about that. I want you to put something in your head just for a second. Imagine an entire country transacting only in Bitcoin. They could sell it back and forth to each other, keep it in their bank. People will accumulate whatever, but even the people that have a few dollars of it in their accounts, or business owners, do you understand that they are solidifying their country to be wealthy by just transacting in the currency alone? Think about that. If everybody's transacting it, as Bitcoin goes higher and higher, their economy still sits on top of it. They either use some other lower coin as like their dollar, or they just and treat Bitcoin as their gold, and they maybe use Ethereum as theirs, or maybe they're using another coin. You see what I'm saying, right? They could use a stable coin as their regular dollar. Right? They could pivot and say and stabilize on their own dollar. Isn't that an insane way to think about life? And that's coming to everybody on the planet, regardless of how anybody feels about it. Because what else do we have? I'm waiting for somebody else to show me something else. I'm here. Hello. Hi. You got something else? Show me. For those of you that sit through these long conversations with me, I appreciate you. I do this also for somebody to show me something else then. I'm showing you where cash flow's going. I'm showing you how I'm thinking about it. It makes sense, right? But they want to shake you out your money. Look, Andreessen Horowitz raises $2.2 billion for their third blockchain cryptocurrency fund. Number 3. But crypto's not going nowhere. Right. Hold on one second, y'all. Sorry about that. Need to take care of that. So, at the amount of people that are getting into the space on the back end, y'all, again, remember, please remember that Bitcoin has limited amounts of cash flow. There's only 21 million of it. They're buying it up in the billions. I'm not letting mine go. Not unless it's to like I'm putting in a coin that I know is going to blow the hell up, and then I'm going to bring it back to Bitcoin, at least through this cycle until it blows up. Like I told you, when it goes to November, I'm going back to US dollar coin or US Tether, USDC or USDT. Those are the two things I'm going back into, straight up. So, and that's going to be at, like I said, end of November, first week of December. I'm out. A cryptocurrency trading bot, which is revolution in the trading realm. Yeah, there's these automatic money makers, market makers. There's like this newfangled protocol that's talking about they can do some newfangled math with the money. That's cool. I mean, I'll look at all of them. Again, you know what I'm concentrating on. I am concentrating on the back end of the code, the back end of data, the infrastructure, the architecture of the next system. Rather than what coin sits at top or who's going to be hot today. Can I use it today? I need it for tomorrow, right? Matic is on the verge of I don't know what it is. I don't know what's going on with my internet today. I don't know what's going on with Google. Unfortunately, I can't get into my news for some damn reason. So I am not going to attempt to do that. Matic is going to get a breakout. And it's low right now. And of course, I'm beginning to learn how to build on that. I've slated that as my number one target for now of storage of data, and being able to build an application. So I understand that Matic is a lot more important than I can give it credit for. I'm also looking at Polkadot, because there's a lot of stuff happening with that, and I'll have to discuss on another day. Ethereum London upgrade launches on testnet as 100,000 staked in a day on ETH2. Remember I told you my Ethereum staking went down by 1% already. And I was getting 6%. It ain't changed. It has not changed. So it's going down. More people are staking because it's getting ready to launch. So as we get closer and closer, how much we're going to earn is going to keep dropping down because now people are going to be slamming into it. El Salvador airdrop 30 in Bitcoin to each citizen. That's, like I said, that was a big news story. El Salvador giving $30 a piece to everyone. Bitcoin puts investing firms' performance to shame. Yes, everybody else's investments on debt-laden properties in the stock market are not performing as good as crypto. Duh. It's the newest technology. It's the latest stack. It has all the attention. It's getting all the investment. Of course, follow the money. Come on, man. That's why I say some of this stuff is stupid. But we just need to see it because it proves our strategy, right? And I can say, hey, duh. Poolin halts payout for BTC ETH hash rate. So as the hash rate has been dropping down, a lot of the pools, as you can see, it hasn't been coming back up because everything, as I've been talking about, like I told y'all, boom, the exodus has begun. That was 2 days ago. Everything's in shipment. Everything's been shipping out. I told you they were having problems. The miners shipping. 2 episodes was a build up to a shipping. It was us doing the research to find out what was going on with the drop, because it had broke past here and just kept falling down. And then we realized what this was. People are going to start moving their miners. The Elon Musk thing was a little extra. So now China is trying to, clean up their image, but at the same time, they're like, screw you, America. We're going to go on our own yuan. They are making strides to make sure that the yuan is the strongest thing on the planet digitally. Period. They already have 3,000 ATMs out. So the stop of the payouts, one, is because a lot of the staking can't be done anymore. The machines aren't generating any income. They're moving right now. Machines are offline. The system has to stop. So we're going to see some extra weight happen potentially this weekend. I'm going to be watching the charts to see where we are when we get over there, right? But I want to get through the news because I can't look at sentiment analysis or trend analysis, or technical analysis, right? I can't look at that. We're being manipulated, right? If those of y'all that know, I got this account over at Glassnode, and then I'm sharing it with the tribe. I'm sharing it with all y'all so that y'all can see what's going on, right? What did I tell you? We now got the cogwheel happening again. Boom, manipulation with the Bart Simpson head is playing Piccolo as he dropped the market down. Now he's holding like he did right before he did that drop before the weekend, right? Monday was up here. Then boom, it slammed down a drop. Tuesday, boom, 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 boom. Then jumped it back up. Thursday, so now we got that's a week, right? So we get all the way through Saturday, the weekend. Sunday, the weekend. Boom, Monday, we go back up. Now, what's going to happen? Today, I'm pretty sure by tomorrow, which will be Saturday, I'm pretty much looking for it to slam the hell back down. Let's see if he's going to play it out, right? That's that bullish. This is why this is why I look at this almost as an assassin, right? Because I've got to sit there and realize this manipulation play is coming, and I've got to then make my plays. So I'm looking at the news. I can throw, I'm coming over here because I read something stupid, right? Waiting game, why Friday's 6 billion in Bitcoin Ethereum expires may not move the market. Today we have an expiry, right? I saw the picture. I remember the E-game creates ripples with its listing on Coinbase. E-games. That's basically, again, I'm looking at gaming revolutions. Anything that's going to be in gaming, I think content for gaming, I think assets for gaming, music for gaming, those are going to be big. Sound effects for gaming, like all of that's going to be big. Companies are going to be looking for stuff, and the fact that we can all do our own sound design, come on now. All right, so now this is what I want to jump in and why I'm kind of like jumped over this market, because again, my mind, again, it's my OCD. I already kind of saw the news since I put this stuff in Flipboard. I kind of oversaw some of it. This is bullish. Look, this is the manipulation for today. We're going to get a slam down probably by tomorrow, right? So we'll see it tomorrow. We won't know. They're playing an accumulation game. It's probably going to dip tomorrow, right? So they're trying to make the market look good. See, I'm going to pull it up. I'm going to pull it up. I bet everybody else is going to run after 10, right? They're up. They're up. Everybody up except for one. No, one even went up a little bit. Okay. They're playing sideways, no accumulation. How about you, 0.01? You still gathering? No, you started dipping off. Okay, so we got some dip off there, but we do have some roll into here. No, actually, no, we don't. So we do have some sell off at the bottom wallets, the newer wallets, the younger wallets. We have some roll off there, and we have some accumulation into the 1 Bitcoin wallet, some into the 10. Some into the 100. Again, I feel these are all false. I feel it's a fake out. They're gonna whoever this is going to signal to, well, by the time we see it tomorrow, we're gonna just see it fall, and I bet you the news is gonna look stupid tomorrow to give it its validity and the rest of the market, or it's gonna come out today. I'll keep looking at the news, or it's gonna come out today. So let's see. Waiting game. Okay, so I guess, yeah, here it is. That's why I was saying that we're gonna have some news to kind of say that this was the reason it did it. It's not gonna move it. What is it? Smoke and mirrors, right? Here's your smoke. Here's your mirror. No, here's your smoke, because it's a smoke screen. But here's the mirror. That's the actual reflection of what actually happened. They're gonna trigger a down. And they've already put in the news through Cointelegraph, which I found out is Russian, and I have proof of that because 2 of their people that quit, 2 young ladies, were Russian the students. They actually had their Russian studies. So this is and somebody else actually in the community is a bigger YouTuber than I can ever try to think of being right now. And I'm not even a YouTuber. I'm just on YouTube talking. So Cointelegraph is a Russian propaganda engine. So again, if I know what it is, that's why I like their images. They're good at propaganda. It's what they do. So I'm just looking at the narrative from that perspective. When I look at the news, I don't use it as law. I use it as, what are you trying to tell me? What are you maybe telling me? This is my version of 3 a.m. in real time for business, right? I'm just gonna kind of see what you're trying to tell me, but I'm like, because I kind of know the truth of what we already have and what the system really is played like and what historically has happened during resets. I know what's going on. So yeah, this is gonna be another trigger. Plan B feeling uneasy as 41% of his followers tip 100K BCC won't happen this year. What have I told you? Anybody that says anything like this has not played in this season. They haven't been here for a season. I said Bitcoin could not get past 300. I was wrong. I was young. And it wasn't even my first season. I just seen it from the outside and thought I knew what it was. Like, I've been there. Like, I've been every level. And I think I should do that one day. Like, go through my how I got into Bitcoin story. But believe me, I've been at every stage of the disbelief of Bitcoin until it was just Ethereum just threw it over the edge, and then the rest of the tech. And then I'm like, well, then wait, Bitcoin buys. Was it for me. Wait, Bitcoin buys every single coin. Wait, Bitcoin buys every single coin. Every single time Bitcoin goes up, every single coin goes up. Every time Bitcoin goes down, every single coin goes down. Wait a minute. I'll just hold Bitcoin just because of the Bitcoin effect alone. Because that is alone enough for me if everybody else is buying it. Then I found out about the whole 21 million of it. And I was like, wait. So there's only 21. But didn't he put $1 million in? So how many Bitcoin did he? Wait. We still don't have all the Bitcoin out yet? Oh, this thing was programmed to be like this. Oh, I get it. Somebody was smart. Somebody was really pissed at the government of the current way that it runs. Somebody wanted to make something transparently available to be able for us to kind of figure out how to build on top of it or around it. It was just an idea. Bitcoin's not law. It's just the law for now. The internet was a version of itself before everybody else that got into business got in there and started playing with it. Playing with the tech and figuring out things. That's how we got a MySpace. That's how we got Facebook. That's how we got Instagram. You started playing with the tech. Oh, what's this new thing that came out? Oh, what's this new protocol? Oh, what's this now? Oh, we got this now. I'm seeing the same thing in block. Oh, we can't build apps. Oh, now we can build apps. Wait, those apps are slow. Oh, wait, we're speeding up these apps. Oh, we can now do this. Oh, we can now do this. Oh, we can now do this. I can now think like, wait, I can build a business like this. I can add this to my business. This can now be a way for my business to earn residual income by doing this one thing, putting my music on this chain over here. That's meant to be the Spotify of blah, 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 blockchain, right? So I'm just looking for every company we already said is successful and seeing who has to now want to be cheaper and can outsource this shit. Pardon my slanguage. That's why I said I'm frustrated. Because people do not see this is the internet all over again. And all we're looking for is which systems are going to hook all the systems together. So we ain't got to play this hodgepodge bull-ish. What up, 10-4? So anybody that says 100K ain't gonna be hit, don't understand the economics of this thing. And don't understand the game that's playing. They're being played by it. They're still fresh. Coinbase, again, it's another news article talking about the 2.2 billion that he's just raised for his third cryptocurrency blockchain fund. I'm actually trying to find out everything these guys are investing in because I'm pretty damn sure they know these are the people that invested into Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, right? Okay. So whatever they're getting into, and they make sure to say that they also backed Coinbase before it blew up. And I've been watching them. Best believe I watch the assets they talk about. So now that they're back in the space heavy with another billion, I'm watching them again because it's right now is the best time to invest. Again, this is the time. This is accumulation, not financial advice because the algorithms and the lawyers love crushing the small guy. But if I look at this, and this is a point of, what we call We call this a level, and we call this here a level. And these levels were one time a resistance, right? They bounced off of them. But see here, we didn't have much resistance here. We just broke through and it became a floor. But we didn't guarantee that the floor was secure enough, right? And I kept telling everyone we would need to try 28 at least one more time. Y'all from the tribe know I've said it back in spring. It's like, I want to grab a couple at 28 if it fell through. And I've snagged it a couple times. Like I told you, I've called the shot for after the 4th of July weekend dip. I called this shot before it happened. I'm calling these shots already. I called them in a couple videos ago. I put these down. I called this early. Said the dip would come here because it came back in 2017. It acted just like it did in 2017. So now I'm just gonna run it. You can run it, best believe I run it. Right here. 4th of July, right after 4th of July in 2017, I had gotten into crypto. I was getting into interest-bearing stuff, right? There was a bunch of bots on the back end. I was starting to learn how to use the trading bots that are by the exchange. Stupid. And was losing money, but then I got out of that because it wasn't working out because the market took a crapper right at 4th of July, like the 4th, right at the evening time of 4th of July, and then the 5th of July. All of a sudden it just tanked down, and then by the 12th it was like, pfft. That week of the 12th, it basically cracked out, right? So I have, right in this zone, I'm not saying it's going to be on this day, I'm just saying that in this time, right in this zone someplace, I'm expecting it to, play kind of stupid again. Right in his zone, maybe. Maybe. I mean, it may not happen. I'm calling it, but maybe. Right? So I'm just letting the news generate. So let me see what else we got, right? Plan B's uneasy. So he's sending some fear. But we know we got 2.2 billion going into investments. Tesla, Facebook, Google stocks launch on Solana blockchain. So I've been telling y'all, for weeks, I've been looking at Sol for the development side. Do you notice that every time I'm talking about development, immediately, somewhere in a week or two, that thing becomes a hot damn topic? Do you notice a trend? Because I'm looking for a data problem to fix my business, all of a sudden, all the businesses that I'm finding that can fix my problem are being talked about a lot. There's a reason for that. Because data is the new damn oil. How long have that was 3 weeks ago. I walked you down it. The DAO, the music blockchains, still looking at media, music and blockchain and showing you the manipulation, video games. What was the potential if you had a Grand Theft Auto type thing happening and it became like a blockchain company that wanted all your assets, you could build a store in there, right? Then we were talking about what is your product, right? You have to have your own product. What exactly is fiat, digital fiat? The understanding that the United States dollar coin is your fiat now. USDC is your fiat. If you're in blockchain, don't go USD because that's a triggerable, very high capitalized capital gain offense. You want to do light transactions, USDC, USDT. Don't do the heavy fiat because that's like you're cashing out to fiat, and you're not really if you're using USDC or USDT to buy other things. Stick with stable coins and don't go to fiats, right? So then we talked about building a data pipeline, talking about data. DeFi that uses this data. Decentralized finance is a decentralized app, DApp. See, dapping it up. DApp that now runs off of that data. Chainlink and all that other stuff is how it gets the feeds to be able to do all that DeFi. Then we talked about planning a Matic app. because I figured out that Matic could be used to build an app for like 0.0001 cent a transaction. So hell yeah, I'm in with that. But then, I'm looking at what happened with Matic and Polygon and the crash that happened with this thing over here. So then I need some other data plays because I can't just hedge my bet on just one. So I start looking at other things. And then I start with seeing what's going on with China. Then they have to move this stuff. And what the hell is in your wallet while all the Exodus stuff is happening? What are you potentially grabbing up during an accumulation phase during what I've been telling you with the Bart Simpson heads, the Bart fake outs, or what they call the textbook Wyckoff distribution? Uncomplication did that back in April 25th to say sometime after May, they'd want it at 28,000 to 32,000. Where are we, guys? $28's the purple, 32's the blue. And I taught you how to do that in sentiment analysis. Crypto bots, sentiment charting. That's where you get your purple and blue lines. Not mystical. It's not mystical. Come on. Danger. Danger. I know. Get on the floor. Do it right there. Sing it. Sing it. Yep. They playing. Come on. They playing with us. Nah, man. I get an accumulation. I've seen this already. So, since I know that June 30th is a big news cycle, we know that from the calendar, coinmarketcal.com. We know that June 30th we got a whole bunch of news. But we know they need to push the market down just a touch. The fake out. They're going to bump us with a fake out. Right? How? Look at what's coming between here, today, and the 3rd. Because I remember I told you, after the 4th of July, I'm expecting a dip. So, Theta, Mainnet, VeChain, Pancake Swap, Chili's, UFC. All right, so CHZ. I need to grab some of that. Not financial advice. I'm just saying I'm grabbing me some chili because it's cheap. Let me find out how much chili is right now. Hold on, CHZ. Hold on. Give me a let me find out what's going on. I'm gonna cut them low. You can't fun with me. Oh, playing around. Bernie Mac. Yeah, they playing. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to grab some of that before that pops. I'm gonna do that today. So Chili's, right? Got Cosmos, Atom, Avalanche, programming language. I've that's been showing up on my radar. Theta, Fuel, staking and mining. Yep. Telcoin's been hitting that. Right. And then we're going to have Avalanche again, Cosmos. So again, you see the fake out, right? We see it. Hold on one second, because people ringing my damn door. Hold on, guys. I apologize. Please bear with me. I apologize, y'all. Daggone people ringing your doorbell for packages that don't even belong to you. You know what I mean? How rude. But I have to shut everything. I gotta go do what I gotta do to go get the package, because if not, the dog don't stop barking. All right, so back to what I was saying. We know we've got all this information coming up. Avalanche, again, a programming language. So I've been looking at that. So yield app integration. Oh yeah. There's some stuff coming, right? So we know there's some news on the 30th. So we're looking right here for a quick bump up. But I'm telling you, and I'm telling you, 2017 it was a dip. So I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm just saying there's a potential. Just like I said, there's going to be a dip right here. Boom, I called it. Dip coming the 4th to 12th, or 12th, right? The week of the 4th or the 12th. Let me move this over here, because I called this shot here. That's the shot I called. Boom, the dip coming, and then the subsequent shoot up. And everything is, I have more of these going down all of this. I'm gonna have to move these arrows up as we go to, like, the higher levels, but I just wanted to get them on the chart so that people could see I've been calling shots now. I called this shot, said there was gonna be a dip that would potentially bring us down to here. Bloop, 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 bloop. It took a little while, right? I got another dip potentially in front of this one, or right in this zone. So from here to here, we got a long time to go. Hold on, let's go on the week. We actually don't have that much time, to be honest. Hold on, let's go into the week. Yeah, we don't have that much time. See, if we break it down to weeks, we only have 1, 2, and then the next 3 weeks. Within the next 3 weeks, we've got enough room for one more dip back to 28. Again, playing off the Bart Simpson head play. We also see the Bart Simpson on the back end. Like I told you, manipulation looks like a Bart. Manipulation is Bart, right? For me, every time I see Bart, I see manipulation. So same thing with when you see the chart and it's broke here. He said back in April, manipulation would get us down in the 28K after May 21st. We are after May 21st, correct? Correct. And again, where are we? We are currently in the zone, he said, between 32 and 28. Right here. So we have enough room right now for it to do it one more time. And that's why I say, do you think we're in the accumulation period? This price hasn't been in this level since really here and here, but really here. So if you've wanted to get some back in December, if you were like, I wish I had gotten some back in December. I wish I got some in December, right? If you thought that, then I'm not telling you to get some, but I'm saying if you said you wanted some in December, if you could get some, all right, that's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is that there's potentially another little storm coming right here. Tell your friends I'm calling these shots. Tell your friends. We waiting to see this motherfucker fail. I'm not trying to fail. I'm just saying I don't like the manipulation. And if I'm seeing the manipulation play out, if I'm seeing these guys play this, then I'm gonna tell my fam. I'm gonna warn my fam. I'm like, yo, I see, not only do I see a Bart Simpson on the front of the chart, I see a Bart Simpson on the back of the chart. And I got cog wheels, right? These I call cog wheels. These cog wheels just come out and this is 10,000 Bitcoin at current rate. That means that's $300 million that this person's playing with. Manipulation slammed the market down. Manipulation right before the weekend slammed it down early, right? I said it was Wednesday, slammed it down. Now he's leaving it for the weekend. I know tomorrow when we come in here, it's going to look like it's slammed down. If the numbers keep going the way they're going, what's the day look like? Let me go to the day. How's the day look like? Day's down. So I can only think, since I'm seeing down numbers, that potentially, because I can only see what happened yesterday, Thursday. So I won't see what happens today till tomorrow, which I will put screenshots up because I'm not recording this weekend. I'm going back into, again, programming mode every weekend for a little bit. Because I'm getting ready. Like I said, the summertime, this is going to run crazy. I'm going to be focusing on code. And then when the market starts dying out in November, I'm going to be cashing out my stuff in all of my robots. I'm going to stop my robots probably in about October, let it run up, probably in September, let it hold everything, let it all run up, move all my sprinkles of all my stuff into my holding bays on chain, and I'm waiting in my exchanges. And then I'm going to begin to liquidate in November. Just like it did in 2017, November, December. Same exact play, because that's where this money is doing. These manipulators are doing the same exact thing. So, let's see. Not just a fad. Bitcoin adoption curve rivals the internet. This thing is going to be bigger than the internet. Of course, it has to be. Right now, we already got finance on it playing. It might get ugly with Bitcoin, but yeah, basically, Bitcoin's going to have a little bit of a drop. It's still going to be playing out, but over long term, the article basically saying over the long term, buying and holding would have been best. But for me, buying, holding, earning, and also moving your money into certain infrastructure plays will be beneficial to you. Finding a business inside the landscape, right? Blockchain is a business, just like internet is a business. Find yourself in this landscape. Find a way. Put things on your resume. I'm starting to put things on my resume. And the end, like I told my girl, I was like, yo, worst case scenario, babe, I get a job at the end of this. I either have a business that I don't have to ever worry about nobody having to like pay me a salary again, which is my main goal. By building the tools I need on the blockchain for cheaper, I get the tools I need to broadcast my shit into multiple places. All the places I need to be, which I want to be in. Like, if I want to be in 1,000 virtual worlds, then I need a decent management system, right? I'm thinking at scale, not onesie twosies. If I have enough products, let's say if I only have 1,000 products, but my 1,000 products are in 1,000 virtual worlds, making microtransactions daily. Do you think I gotta worry about my bills? No. Do you think I could just sprinkle new things throughout all of that and continue to grow my residual income? Yeah. So I am going to a place where there's multiple places I can do the same type of styles of hip hop clothes, or make them different styles for different grungy places, or theme out and do some themed out shit in some like post mechanical apocalyptic worlds. Like, I can't wait to do all types of crazy stuff. So this is that's what I'm setting up for, right? Let's go ahead and look at what Leo, our Feedly AI that I feed it the information from Flipboard into. This is another AI I have that gets me the news articles that I fed it personally through my Google AI. I'm using lots of layers of AIs. So I'm just going to keep layering AIs till they keep finding me news articles that I can use for us. AffyCrypt. So I told you, when you know you're going to be in a bull, when a serious bull market happens, you'll know it, because crypto scams will be aplenty. So this almost lets me begin to think that it's the beginning of the cycle. Because when you start seeing the Ponzi schemes collapse and you've never even heard of it, yeah, we are not there yet. The bull run hasn't started, because whatever Ponzi scheme it's going to be is going to be one that just blows through this thing like a storm. And it crashes around October, November, December. Some government's going to want to shut it the hell on down. Some state's going to sit there and say it's illegal in its shores. And that's going to be all it needs to shut it down. That's what happened in 2017. I'm just waiting for it. I'm calling it now. I'm calling it. Coinbase effect incoming. Top crypto exchange listing 3 new altcoins for pro traders. Oh. Quant. I've been seeing that in the data side. Damn. Bond and Live Peer. So every time Coinbase lists something, I'm looking at infrastructure play. What are they getting ready to set up? So I'm keeping that. That's like looking at they are investors. They're not just buying coins to buy it, except for that Doge play. But they also know Doge can be used with any of the parallel chains that they have, or any of the parachains that they have, or any of the scaling chains that they have. So any other chains that they want to throw in there that can be hypothetical BS coins, as long as somebody's willing to throw a parachain that they are invested in at it, of course they're gonna let it ride. I get it now. See, that's why Doge is on Coinbase. Once you know who you're dealing with, the CEOs, the mind state, once you understand the company dynamics, once you start understanding whom you deal with, then you can kind of understand why they make the plays they make. They're very self-serving. So I understand that. And the plays I'm making, I make thinking only for what I need for my company, of course. Now some of those plays are going on Coinbase. Some of them are going before I even get a chance to research, i.e. quant. So, a bit annoyed on that one, but it's only me researching, right? This is why I need y'all to see the same things I see so you can understand how I look for stuff and where I'm getting it from, right? This is the Coinbase blog. Waiting game, why Fridays? This is the thing that I told you that I don't think is going to move the market. I think it's the manipulation with the Bart Simpson head back here and the cog position. So no, I think that's the trigger for setting up the fear. SEC delays Robinhood IPO plans due to the crypto business. Right. Okay, anytime I hear SEC delay, they can always hurt us, but at the same time, IPO for Robinhood wasn't really a big deal. They don't really like Robinhood because of all the Wall Street bettors and all that other stuff. So this is funny to me. I just want to see if the SEC uses this as a way to, because they manipulate the market, they'll use this later to say we're rejecting them as a way to signal weakness and then trigger our off sell. So then that leads me to say, when is this going to be played? I'll keep an eye on that. It's too early to play now. We'll have something else, but I'm still waiting for something that will tell me that tomorrow I'm going to see a down market. Not a fad. That's not really bad news. That's good news. That's, again, this is from me. So these are the ones that came from my stuff. Billionaire Mark Cuban now holds 115 altcoins. I would like to see that. I'll check that out later. I'll pop a link in here for y'all now, because that's what we do, because we fam, right? That's what we do. So I'm going to throw this one in here for y'all's research too, right? Because we're fam, right? So we'll put this as notes. Nope, wrong one. Sorry. Give me 1 second. Let me just get this in here as a note. Haven't done notes in a while. So this is one of our notes, right? So Mark Cuban's wallet, ETH wallet. Okay. Just gonna put that in there so that we have it, right? All right, so let's move on. So definitely want to take a look at that. New Visa card allows backed users to spend Bitcoin in stores and online. This is interesting. I know they were a company that were getting like smashed, and they were trying to do stuff like last season or 2019, and yeah, so now this is their play to kind of be a virtual Visa card. Cool. Yeah. Coinbase has a card coming. So, yeah. Coinbase has a card coming. So, once Coinbase has a card, that's pretty much a wrappo on that one. So, I kind of figure like whatever exchange you're with, the exchange debit card will be your best bet for liquidity, right? Just like how I had my money on PayPal, and then I had the PayPal I had a business PayPal account, still do. I suggest everybody have a business PayPal account. Then you get your business PayPal debit card, and now your business PayPal debit card can be used anywhere. So now you can take any transaction, sale, do anything online, and then basically cash out liquid. You can use it that same damn day. So you have liquidity. So now you can work online and get paid. You're welcome. That's how I work. So now you can go online, do graphics, do whatever, get paid in PayPal. Hey, I do graphics. Look at my stuff. Check out my designs. Want me to do something for you? $50. Boom. Right? Pay it in PayPal. Boom. Or pay it in Cash App. Whatever works for you. I don't know. Just saying. However, you can use it fast. I don't know if Cash App allows you to go to the store and use that right there, or you got a debit card for that, or whatever, or you use your Robinhood. If you have Robinhood and you send it to your Robinhood account and you can cash out because Robinhood gives you a card, right? Whatever way. That's your liquidity. Instant liquidity. So I like my liquidity, but again, that's one company doing it. I mean, I paid into a couple before. There was like that was like a big thing in 2017. I bought 2 companies that was supposed to be the next blockchain debit card. Both failed. Still ain't around. So, yeah, at this point, I don't think it's going to happen. I think the banks are going to work. Visa and MasterCard are going to work directly with the big providers, the Gemini, the Coinbase, so that's going to be that. And with Coinbase getting listed, that gives Visa the credence to be able to do so. So that's why I know they waited for that to happen. So that's why I'm like, I don't know if your card's going to be as important as the one that comes from all the exchanges that are now publicly traded on the stock exchange. Dig me? All right. Silk Road prosecutor spearheading crypto fund. The modern investor actually showed a video, and this thing was every single year. Like every year, the Silk Road person was going to be giving people their crypto back. Oh, not Silk Road. Sorry. That was the other thing. No, that's wrong. That was from Mount Gox. Mount Gox. So now Silk Road. So Silk Road and Mount Gox people are supposed to be going to be getting their money back. So we'll see. We shall see. The Silk Road was literally a place to buy drugs back in the day. And it got crashed down because everybody thought that that cryptocurrencies meant that you were unseen. But we're cashing out, right? Because you have to cash out someplace, right? You had to go someplace, right? You had to get to money, right? You didn't keep it in the system, right? You either had to wash it and get it through some rent place, which they started shutting all those down, and those now have been seized by the government. So now they're tracing back all those people who were washing their money before. It's back to those wallets, because people are still using those wallets to this day, forgetting what they use them for. So we're going to see some big things a going once people want to get that crypto fund. That's the setup. Hey, all you people that are using it for illegal purposes, we're going to give you your money back. Come back here and try to get it. I would say take the loss, yo. Take the loss, B. Top trader says he's buying explosive altcoin that's dramatically outperforming Bitcoin, Ethereum, and crypto markets. And you know I gotta use that damn news voice, right? Let's see, who is it gonna be? The DAG, an open source platform to build scalable blockchains. Yet another one? Okay, sure. Okay, right. Former New York Stock Exchange president says, for Bitcoin to exceed gold, it needs to be accepted more as currency. Let me show you something, y'all. Maybe it's me. Okay? Maybe it's me. I want you to see something. I'm going to open a new window, and I'm going to show you price of gold. A new window. Price of Bitcoin. I know this is a dummy mission, right? I'm just want you to see something, okay? This is why I treat these people the way I treat them, y'all. I just want you to see why I treat them the way I treat them. I come at them with the same energy they come at us with, because they want your Bitcoin. This is $32,223.60. I believe that is more than $1,782. Right? That's just me. Right? Per ounce. Now, wait, okay. They might have us if we deal with kilo. Okay. Sorry, folks. I apologize. I'm sorry. I disrespected it at 1,000 because I've been just using the price of gold an ounce. Sorry. We're not as important as them yet. By fall, when we're at $100,000, I think we know who's going to be more important, right? Right. So why I do that is that when you look at when the stock exchange guy tells you for Bitcoin to exceed gold, it needs to be accepted, right? He's bullshitting. I bet he has Bitcoin in his pocket. Get out of here with that. Get out of here. ARK invests purchasing shares of Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. So ARK is hedging its internal with some more crypto outside of itself. Yeah, I think they understand what's coming. I think they understand that there's only one way as a business to hedge. You know, the same way that, I don't know, MicroStrategy is doing it, you know? You know? You know? MicroStrategy, right? 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 MicroStrategy adds more. 3 days ago, just added 389 million. The shares are going to plunge. Who cares about shares? Who cares about shares? Literally, it doesn't. Nobody should care about shares if you have future earnings in your pocket. Because the investors, for the most part, are dumbasses in the first place. And I'm an investor. I'm a dumbass. I don't know what's good or bad inside the company. I don't know what the company's doing. I don't know how to watch their pockets. I don't know how they run their business from the inside, except for if they're dealing with the same asset class that I'm dealing with. And if I'm a business and I'm stacking it for my asset, right? Top crypto firm Alameda Research betting on market recovery. Here's why. Of course it's going to be a market recovery. I don't even know. I told y'all why. Because this cycle plays that way. I don't listen to news. We've seen the worst of this Bitcoin correction, says analysts. No, we haven't. You know when you'll see the worst? I'll show you the worst correction you'll see. Y'all seen it with me already. It is the worst correction I have ever seen or felt in my entire life. It's this correction. It's this correction that happened back in 2017. It's when we went from $5,000 all the way up to damn near $19,000, and then came a crashing right back down to $5,000. I'm going to show you the greatest crash you're ever going to feel. When did it start? It started right before November. Because we had run-ups and run-ups and run-ups. But I tell you this, I swear to you this, after this crash, November 10th, we're going to see a run. Let's go on the weeks. Hold on. Right? I got to zoom in tight for this because it's on the weeks. There we go. I got to get in tight for this. There we are. So does it look familiar? Boom, all of a sudden we go on this run. Then it tanks down around July. Boop. Then after July, it runs up. Then it dips again right around September. Then September, end of September, it does a run up again. Boom, October dips. Then October does a run up again. We go into this run. I gotta even to scrunch it down so because it just runs so high. And then we crash all the way down here in February. Back down to the levels that started it all back in October. It bounced back down to October's numbers before it falls all the way back down here, which would give you your numbers back in July, August of 2017. Okay, breaking out. All right. So, yeah, I already told you, and I've also I've marked it again. So all the stuff that you see now, hold on, let me show y'all since some of y'all may not have seen it, since you may not have watched the other videos and caught up. I'll just show you. I've already called those shots, and they're already on my chart. I've already called those shots right here. Here you go. That July dip, that September dip, that September rip. All that stuff from the past, I put it right back. And I'm going to be talking about that and keeping that up to date, all right? That way we know. If it plays out, again, I am only I'm playing with past data. And you know they say past performance does not represent or can be considered or construed for future earnings. Right? That bullish. But the thing is, if it's manipulated, which prove me wrong, manipulators. Prove me wrong. See, this is for the manipulators. They don't know me. I don't matter. So it's not like they're going to check for me. This is my shot across the bow that says, I see you. I called you. I called you back here. I said this might happen. This damn sure probably will. And this might happen earlier. The rip might happen earlier, but I'm just saying there's typically a dip before the rip. There was a dip here last session, 2017. There was a dip. There was another dip. Then there was a rip. Dip happened now, confirmed. Waiting for this one to confirm so that I can confirm the rip afterwards. And then I'm playing the rest of the freaking season exactly the same out. If these come in. I'm playing the season the same exact way. So let me just check out the rest of the AI news and I'm going to get out of here. Fundamental change to Ethereum will place substantial upward pressure on price. Not worried about that. Really not. Bitcoin controls the water. Cardano in El Salvador. Charles Hoskins planning state visit to gauge country's crypto ambitions. Hell yeah, get in there, bro. I want some more. Cardano. Here's how low the crypto markets could drop. We already know how low they're going to drop. You're going to tell us what? 28,000? What? Right? What? 28 to 28? Or you're going to say below 20 and be utterly redundant? 25 to 28. All right. Y'all, we don't even got to read it then, do we? Frank, we don't even need to read it then if they're already telling us. Cardano remains one of the top race horses this market cycle. This is Cardano's initialization. So this will be Cardano to 10. So I'm still going to be trying to accumulate as much. Again, Cardano, if Cardano acts like Ethereum, like I found it at 5, thankfully I got to find Cardano at 1. I believe Cardano plays exactly the same way this one does, and then by next season, it will be in this zone. This season, this will be in the season of Bitcoin beforehand, so that 5,000, 10,000 zone. This goes to its 100,000 zone. And the next season, like I said, this goes to where this is now. So that's why I am getting, this is why this is on my radar, because I think this is America's play on smart contracts. This is Russia's play. This was China's play, but China's getting rid of it. So we'll actually have these two things potentially on our side here in the States, as well as maybe even growing on applications on XRP. Potential. That's why it's jumping. All right, so I don't think there's any more news, so I'm going to get the heck on out. I'm not going to do business news today because I do got to go and do actual business. So I will leave some stuff in the Discord, some notes and stuff like that, and some news that I may see. Again, I am not going to be doing any major trading. I'm just going to clean up the bots. Oh, let me show you the bots before I go. Hold on. I'll show you the bots. Because I haven't shown you the bots, so I'll tell you what I'm doing with the bots. All right. So the bots are still earning. So even as the market's been going crappy, I just don't talk about the bots anymore because I think y'all just getting tired of me saying they still make money. I don't know what else to tell you, right? So I'm still earning 4%. It's still gaining. It's still doing that. And that's Coinbase, right? So that's our moderate, low risk one. And even the higher risk one, which is our Kucoin one, I'll hit refresh so you can see it's live. We're at 966 before refresh. 963, so it dropped down a little bit, but that's 9% that it's earning with all sea of red. But I'm gonna end up changing this one out and getting that one swapped out since it's out of range. But I'm not gonna kill it now just in case it pops back into range. Also, the classroom one, right? So let me drag this out real quick. Hold on. And let me exit and show you the classroom bot. Because I haven't showed you that in weeks. And I haven't really even looked at it, to be honest with you. Haven't really felt the need to. Give me a second. I'm just waiting for the page to load. Because it's, you know, when I need to do something, it wants to do what it do. Let me just make sure I don't have anything else going that I need to show you before I close out. So let me just look at this. Showed you that. I showed you this. I showed you the drop off. We still got a drop off of energy. We drag this all the way down. We can see that market cap is dipping a bit. Right, so we do have some market cap slippage. So total market cap's going down. So we're seeing that, yeah, they're doing it. This is how I can tell. This is exactly how I can tell that they're playing the market. This is what I did last time. So yeah, we already have signal that it's going down. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, so I can tell right now they did it. I'm going to call that we're going to see this drop tomorrow. So I'll put the screenshots up. I'm going to put the screenshot up and say I've called it. I'm calling it. It's going to drop. So you'll know I said it. In fact, hold on. I'm going to put that screenshot up right now. Just so we can do it. We are calling the drop while I wait on the page that still hasn't come. So I'm going to say calling the drop tomorrow on Glassnode, right? This is what we do, right? Calling the Glassnode. Let's put the screenshot in, right? Because of right. I'm going to print screen this. Boop. Okay. Give me a second. I just got to draw on these. Oh, you're not going to let me do it? All right, screw it. I don't have time to wait on you again. I got to go. So I got to go. Because get cap seems to wait. Damn, why do I gotta capitalize and everything? Because cap is dropping. There we go. Putting my call out there, calling my shot, right? So we're calling that. This is going to drop tomorrow because it looks like market cap is dropping fast today. So it looks that way. It looks like it's going to drop. Okay? So there we go. And I want to see if I can get my... Oh, finally. Damn it. It just loaded. Damn you. Got it. All right. Now, and let me just get my Classroom bot open, and then I'll show you that, and then I'm out of here. Okay. Classroom bot. I have one out of range. Have not looked at the Classroom bot, nor have I moved it, except for this one. The courtesy is 2 days ago. I think I told you I was going to do that or did it online or something like that. But yeah, just this one touch. But you see, all of these are 15 days. The only one I touched was this because it dropped out of range. Put it back in range, and it's earned 18 cents. Through a depressed market, so it still earns something. So again, still is earning. This one DNT down but kept earning. So that's crashing out. Oh shoot, you couldn't even see that, could you? Damn it. Damn. See, hold on. Damn, you didn't even see it. Sorry. Hold on. Damn. I keep working on this one screen because I don't want to be logging in when y'all... You serious right now? And now it don't want to freaking work. Wait. Finally got it working, and now it don't want to work. And now my screen over here is acting stupid. There we go. So, hold on. I'm trying to get this one screen to float for me real fast. But it's not going to. Alright, sorry. Can't show it to you. But, yeah. The on my other Bitsgap robot, it's doing well. I mean, there's just one that needs to be dropped. I couldn't show it to you because on the other screen, I closed it out, but it's an incognito window. So, of course, it closes all the permissions. And now, something's going on with my damn browser because I can't get shite to actually load. So I'm going to try one last time. And if it does not load, I'm out. This is going to be the last run. You know what? And it's still going to act stupid. So screw it. I'm done. So guys, I am done with this. I'm about to get out of here. I got some work I got to do. But like I said, I'm looking for the dip for the weekend. I'm kind of expecting we're going to have something play out in the next 3 weeks anyway. Don't know if they're going to do it now, but we've got till the 12th, right? And the 12th is when? That's going to be... We've got some time. Yeah, it's got some time to play out. So we've got time. We still got the 4th of July. So we still got to bump up. It's going to run. So we're going to get a run and a double fake because that's what happened before. So we'll run up right before 4th of July. Then we're going to have a crash down. So this might be them trying to signal the run up. We'll see. We may actually have the run up before we have the crash down. Because remember, we're waiting for the double. We're waiting for the fake out. Boom, bow. It's going to jerk and shake people out of their wallets. Just like people like basketball. They're going to get the jugs. Bow, bow. All right? So I got to get out of here. Y'all be safe out on the streets. J Tragic Jeffrey for Toxic Hustle. Peace out.